So what is going on, guys, and welcome to the very first episode of this Cardiff City career mode. That's right, we are playing with Cardiff City in the Barclays Premier League. Also, what makes this a little bit different is I have updated the squads from every single team in the Premier League. Only the Premier League, I must admit. I haven't done the Real Madrids and Barcelonas, but we still have, for example, Jesus Navas, Jovetic and all them at Man City. So basically we have a lot of new players at new teams. So hopefully it should make it even more realistic. Also, we have Crystal Palace and Hull City joining us in the Premier League. So basically this is the 2013-14 season. This is basically what is going to be the Barclays Premier League in FIFA 14. So, as you see there, I've decided to call myself Rat. The reason I've decided to call myself Rat is because my dog, I don't know, it was just the first thing that comes to my head. I always call my dog Rat. So, there we go. That's the reason, if you're wondering. Okay, so, can we actually do well with Cardiff City? So first of all, we went in and looked at the team. So we had David Marshall in goal, Connolly, Hudson, looks good. We had Turner, Taylor, Gunnarsson, Noon, Whittingham would be one of my star players, Bellamy, and then Fraser Campbell are my two other star players as well. So I was just looking at the squad and I thought, okay, it's not the best squad, I must admit, but as you see there, Corker and Brayford are now in the team because of obviously they got transferred to Cardiff. So that's the main reason why I've decided to do this series. I have never ever seen anyone do this on YouTube. The only person I know of is someone doing a Hull City career mode. But as you see there, our objective for the league is to avoid relegation, which I think will be still quite a hard task, but hopefully I think I would be able to achieve it. And hopefully it should be good. And my main objective for me also is to try and finish a season before FIFA 14 comes out. So that's like my aim for this Cardiff City career mode. Obviously, if you like it, I will do a lot more episodes. But we decided we wanted Christian Vargas in the team. He was a free agent. He was the best free agent I could find, and also he was still a reasonable age. And that was it really. He was a reasonable age, and he played right back. And I got him for free. So that's basically a win-win situation. We were thinking about players that we wanted to get, and then I thought I might as well try and bid for this guy here. As you see, he's coming up now. Adrian. I thought of trying to bid for him. He's only 17 years old, and he's overall 70. He's central attacking mid, and I offered 3.4 million for him. I never thought in a million years that I would actually even think of signing a player of his quality, but then we got the offer back. The transfer offer was accepted for Adrian, so I couldn't believe it. I actually could be on the verge of signing an amazing player in the likes of Adrian. It could be incredible if I manage to get him into the team. That will be some great achievement and some great addition to the team. So we then had our first friendly up against Werder Bremen it might be, I'm not sure. And believe it or not, we actually won this game. I couldn't believe it. We ended up winning 2-1. Taylor and Bellamy getting the goals. Bellamy getting the goal in the 85th minute. So I was very happy that actually to see that come back. And as you see there, Adrian accepted the contract offer. This was incredible. I couldn't believe that he would actually accept the offer, and as you see there, he is now arriving at the squad. Also, as you've probably realised, I am advancing quite a lot. As you see, I am going to get to the first league game by the end of this episode, because I want to try and get through this episode, through the series, and just do it well. And I don't want to continue the shit thing where it's 4 episodes on the transfer season. Actually, we did actually lose 2-1 against Cardiff, but there you go. Get 2-1 against Dortmund, sorry. But I thought I was going to lose by a lot more than 2-1. But then we had our last friendly up against Napoli at home. Our last friendly, and could we do well and win it? Yes, we could actually. We ended up winning 1-0 with Kim Boy-Chang, whatever his name is, scoring in the 63rd minute, and Cavani actually missed a penalty in that game as well. So these were the players that I was very looking forward to seeing if I could bring in. I didn't think I was going to be able to bring them in because as you see that I only had 2 million left, but I decided Rafinha and Luis Alberto were going to be the 2 players that I was going to bid for, because Sergio Roberto, obviously I'd love to get a player of his quality in my team, but it just wouldn't be because he's 6 million as it is, and I don't think that he's ever going to accept to come to a club that's not going to pay him nowhere near as much. I decided to offer just Whittingham for him, but I'll tell you now, they didn't accept it. But Luis Alberto, I decided that he looks very good, 72 overall, and he's only 19 years of age. So we did actually offer 500,000 plus. The player we did actually offer was the likes of Nicky Maynard. So that was right, we offered Nicky Maynard for Luis Alberto. The next player we looked at bringing in was Rafinha. Obviously we can only afford one of these players, but we decided to put loads of bids in just to see basically if we could bring in a player of some quality to improve the team and hopefully help me avoid relegation in the long term run. So we then Cowie for Rafinha was the next player. We decided 500,000 plus Cowie. I didn't think they were going to accept that, but then there you go. The next player we wanted to buy was Jesse Rodriguez. I really hope that they would accept it, but you just wait and see. But obviously it's not that good of news because Jesse Rodriguez is one hell of a good player. But anyway, we did bid for him and we didn't get him, but we did bid for Juan Fran as well. So we bid for Juan Fran and Jesse Rodriguez. Jesse Rodriguez, I believe, said that no, it was Real Madrid actually wanted more money for him, but obviously I couldn't cough up more than 2 million. But I decided to offer my maximum 2 million plus Maynard for Jesse Rodriguez, but I'm afraid it wasn't enough. The next player we did try and get him was Juan Fran, also playing for Real Madrid Castilla, 23 years old and 72 overall rated, and he plays on the right mid. So we offered 500,000 plus the player of my choice. As I was just flicking through him, Peter Whittingham was the player that we offered for Juan Fran. So we then advanced further to see if we would get anything back from the teams. I didn't think we was going to, but there you go. It was worth the try. And as you see there, I was just flicking through to see if there's any other good players. But we then advanced further in the season, and we were very close to our next game up against Swansea here. So you're going to have to tune in for the next episode to see if we managed to get any of them players. And basically, I'd really appreciate if you can tell me whether you like this series. Please be honest. Obviously, I've done a thumbnail. It took me 2 hours to do the thumbnail because I had to make the guy. You'll see the thumbnail anyway. I love the thumbnail. And we're now actually approaching the end of this video. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. And I really hope you enjoy the series idea. And hopefully it can become popular. So please show your appreciation by leaving a like, comment, and even subscribing if you're new. Thank you.